Good morning. Today on Spotlight, our weekly program with a different twist. In celebration of Women's History Month, I pulled together with the help of Detroiter Sharon Banks 4 women living in Southeast Michigan who have at least one common denominator besides all of them being females. They are all popular singers who love music, but they come from different cultural backgrounds and they excel in very different musical styles. We'll introduce you to them in just a second. And later on our Sunday morning program, we'll tie into the National Vietnam Veterans Day by talking to Detroit Chapter President Paul Palazzolo. It's Sunday, March the 26th. I'm Chuck Stokes, and this is Spotlight. I'm going to go down the line, and I'm going to start with you, Dulce, and just say your name, your full name, and what type of music specialty you have.
Thank you. My name is Dulce Checkler, La Dulzura. The specialty I sing is Latin, jazz, salsa music, and I sing as a vocalist for an Afro-Latino drumming and dance performance group.
All right, sounds good. Lots of energy there.
Yeah.
Gabrielle.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle Barquigia. I am an opera singer, mezzo-soprano, and I am currently a resident artist with the Detroit Opera.
Ah, very good. Okay, been in that building a zillion times. Kimmy?
My name is Kimmy Horn, and I am a native Detroiter, and my love for music is for jazz. And and I look forward to singing it everywhere and whenever I get a chance.
All right, very good. And we see you all around town. Jill?
Hi, I'm Jill Jack, and I am a singer-songwriter. My genre is Americana, which is kind of an umbrella of pretty much a lot of different music. So it's folk, rock, pop, a little jazz, a little blues in there too. I don't limit myself as far as a songwriter goes. Whatever comes out, I take it and I write it.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Keep everybody happy.
Tell me a little bit about your connection to Detroit. I'm going to start with you, Gabrielle.
Yes, so I actually only moved here back in September.
Where were you before?
I was in Boston before this. The life of an opera singer, it takes you everywhere. And so it was kind of by chance that I ended up here in Detroit, but I could not be happier. It's an amazing city, and there's such a breath of life wherever you walk downtown, and I loved it.
And how do you like the Opera House?
It's amazing. It's such a stunning, stunning house, and it's actually one of the largest houses in the States. And so I walk into work every day and go, wow, I can't believe I'm here.
Kimmy?
Yeah, grew up in the city of Detroit. My dad was a professional musician. He was a drummer. I got really close with Motown because of the Fantastic Four, which is an amazing group, one of the earlier groups of Motown, with my uncle being Cleveland horn. And so really just having those roots of Motown and carrying on, just standing on this connection of Detroit with Motown, it just means so much. Okay. Yeah, but native Detroiter.
All right, very good. We're proud of that. Jill?
Well, I've been in the music scene in Detroit for over 30 years, and it's been an incredible journey. There's so much, I know that a lot of people say this and it does sound cliche, but the melting pot of Detroit, the music that is there and available, and I've lived here my whole life, and I've traveled all over, but there's something about staying here in your roots, and it grounds you here, and I've just always embraced Detroit and Michigan, and yeah, that's just where I get all my juice from.
That's a good thing. Dulce?
Well, my connection would be I grew up downriver, not very far from Southwest Detroit, and then I moved to Southwest Detroit when I started college, when I went to Wayne State, and I met the band leader and I became a salsa singer with our Southwest Detroit community band, and have performed with many Detroit bands. But Southwest Detroit has always been the community that I identify with, and that's been very important to my soul to be a part of the Detroit community. And I work in Detroit also When I'm not singing, I'm an HR manager for a community organization called Sir Metro Detroit.
We'll be right back. Stay with us. Tell me a little bit about how you got started. I mean, you're all established now as professionals, and this is to a great extent how you make a living. But how did you get started in those days before people knew who you were? Dulce?
As a teen, and as a child, I was actually a member of my church choir. I sang with my mother in the church choir in Ecorse, Michigan, and I identified with the Latino community and became very involved. And people knew that I sang, so I was invited to sing the national anthem at various opening games, and then I was actually invited to become or to try out for a salsa group, and that's how I became a singer. But I've also been invited to sing the national anthem for different occasions, such as a couple of Tiger games for Fiesta Tigres, and I actually sang for the Lions for at Ford Field as well.
And if the Lions ever get to the Super Bowl, all,
They will.
all four of you.
I am telling you, they will.
All four of you will have to come on and sing the national
Yes,
anthem.
we're in. We are so in.
Yes.
That's a deal from our lips to the Ford family's ears. Gabrielle, how about you? How did you get started? What I like about this is how you're tying it into your culture and what that has to do with who you've become.
Right. So I started off in piano lessons when I was very young, and so I studied classical piano for many years, and I always loved to sing. My piano teacher, even when she wanted me to find a feel for the music, she would have me sing the melody line, even as a little kid, while I would play the piano, and so that's how my love of music grew. Whenever I had a moment alone in the house, I would pick up a new piece of music from whatever genre, and I would sing along and see what would happen. And I kind of fell into opera a little bit. I did a lot of theater growing up, and but I had the feedback from a lot of my teachers that my voice had a lot of vibrato in it, and maybe I should try doing the opera thing. And so I tried it out, and that was it. I loved it. Went to school for it, and
Where'd you
here
do
I
your
am.
schooling?
At Northwestern University.
Okay.
I'm a native Chicagoan.
In Evanston, Illinois. All right, very good.
So I started playing in church, and I just felt that music was a release for me. It was an escape of, it just felt ethereal. And I really kind of backed off in high school a little bit and sang in choirs in college. I was going to go to be a nurse, and I realized that I hated chemistry and biology, so that kind of didn't go well with the whole nursing thing. And when I came home from college, I was sitting at a bar with a friend, and one of the singers came up to her and said, "What song do you want to hear?" And she said, "I want to hear James Taylor, but I want her to sing it." And so I got up and I started singing with them for quesadillas and drinks is what they paid me on a weekly basis. Yeah, it was really good pay.
That's not a bad way
I know, right? And so it just took off from there. I met people, and I was kind of like a closet writer because I wasn't sure if I was good. And I put my first album out, and Detroit embraced me like nobody's business. It just took off from there. I opened for national acts throughout my career, and I've traveled all over. And songwriting is like poetry in a way. You take your life and you write it, or you just keep your eyes open.
As I mentioned earlier, my dad was a musician and an amazing singer. And he was a drummer first, and like you, I mean, we had a drum set up in the house, and I could not stay off of those drums. But being a carpenter and a singer and an amazing musician, he created a platform right there in our home. I mean, he just, we went to school one day, all 7 of us, and I'm the middle child, and we come home, and it's the whole living room is cleared out, and it's a recording studio with the reel-to-reel. We had a drum set, all of the backline gear, And so our home became like the home where the Mighty Clouds of Joy used to come and
Right,
rehearse
gospel.
there.
Wow.
A lot of the singing groups used to come through, like I said, the Fantastic Four. And growing up and being around that music and cleaning off the instruments and vacuuming around the instruments. Really, we had to do
You
all
had to
of
learn the
that.
whole thing.
But while the music was playing, a lot of that jazz that my dad used to listen to a lot, it seeped in my soul. And for me, I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to sing. I went to school for journalism, believe it or not.
Okay.
To Fair State. I'm a bulldog. But I wanted to do something different from singing because I think I took it for granted because it was just there all the time. In full circle, when I came home for a summer break, I went in the studio with Hank Cosby, Motown's legendary songwriter that wrote with Stevie Wonder.
Wow.
My Cherie Moore.
Ah.
First time in a
What
real
wonderful
studio.
mentorship.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And so when I was in that booth, I will never forget after he said, Kimmy, let me try you on lead for a song. And I sang the song. And literally, you guys, I'm sitting there in the center of the studio and hearing it back. It's like, this is what I want to do.
I need to take a quick pause for the calls. We'll hurry right back with more conversations. Stay with us. Let me ask you, we sit in Women's History Month, the tail end of it. So there have been celebrations and special recognition throughout the month. But I'm curious to know from your perspective, are there unique challenges being a woman in this industry or unique opportunities?
I have a 6-piece band, and it's all men. And I think the hardest part in the industry for me to tackle was being in the studio. I would write all the material, the music, the songs, the lyrics, pay for the studio, pay the studio musicians to be there. But at the beginning, I found that I still wasn't being listened to. The guys would ask the engineer, or they'd ask each other what chord or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I always found that really interesting. I was like, hello, I'm the one here, I wrote it. So there was a little bit of a battle there. And I don't know if you guys feel this way sometimes, but how to approach things. If you come off, assertive, it can be taken in different ways. So there's always this, for me, a fine line of being a woman, being recognized, but not saying, hey, I'm the boss. So, lucky for me, I've kept my band together for 25 years. Wow. I treat them with respect, but I expect the same back, and if I don't get it, then they won't be in my band very long. And as far as working in the business, I do all my own booking, all my own marketing, all that. Kindness goes a long way, but as a woman, sometimes there are challenges where you feel that they might be trying to push you or take advantage and think that you don't know what you're doing.
You're absolutely right. I think kindness does go a long way. I remember when I first wanted to tackle on, this is a huge project, the Kimmy Horn Jazz Festival. It was a production that I had to see the full scope.
Which we used to say is right around the corner in Southfield to do.
Yeah, August 11th and 12th this year. But, just the whole production of it and making sure that the staging, me actually calling the staging people, knowing what size I want, knowing what I want it to look like. And I think it all ties back to, growing up with a dad who was a carpenter, who looking at a floor plan and looking at the festival like that. But yeah, I have definitely run into, especially engineers, and it's not a lot of female engineers or staging companies or production companies, but we started out as a one-day festival. We have curated to its vendors, its food and clothing vendors. It's even a fitness day that's incorporated where we have a jazzy fitness bike ride. We have hula hoopers. So it's a weekend of music, fun, festival, and art for the entire family to enjoy.
Okay. Gabrielle?
Yes, the opera industry, it's no secret, has been dominated by primarily white male composers for many, many, many years. And in the business itself, there are a lot of I think it's what's really difficult is there are a lot of companies that like to put on the classic works and such. They like to put on the works that have been famous for years and years. But I've been seeing more companies now, as of late, starting to put on operas by female composers, which have been they've been lost in a lot of seasons for years. And so I think, you know, as an artist, I love to celebrate female composers because there's a wealth of music out there that has not been performed very much.
Being in a salsa band as the only female singer, I am able to express my femininity and bring that feminine energy to the group, and a nurturing aspect. And as my wonderful ladies on the panel had said, kindness does go a long way. And for you to for myself, I'll have to say, I always love being a kind person, and being in the band, I always want to check in on people. So I show my nurturing maternal instincts when I don't have children.
Totally are.
Right.
But I'm always checking in on my big brothers because I am one of the youngest of the group. And then with my other group that I perform with, Reconstruction, which is our Afro-Latino drumming and dance performance group, I'm not the only female, but I am the only female vocalist who brings the music to the amazing dancers and the drummers that are doing the call and response performance.
All right, Jill, if people want to see you perform, is there a particular website where they can get the information? You have something special coming up?
I have a lot of things going on, but you can go to jilljack.com, and it's always updated, and there'll be plenty of shows wherever you can see me. Please come out, because it's always a really, really beautiful time.
All right, very good. Kimmy?
My performance, I'm so excited about debuting at the Blue Llama.
Yeah.
And,
That's in Ann Arbor.
Yes, in Ann Arbor, and that's March 30th, the end of the month. So I'm really looking forward to debuting there.
Okay, that's going to be all jazz?
All jazz. All jazz, my jazz quartet.
Uh-huh. And a lot of people have compared you to Lena Horne.
Yeah, and probably a big part of that is because she is my great aunt. Yeah,
wow.
I'm the great niece of Lena Horne, and even with
But then you had to be a singer.
Destiny.
Yes, and she truly has influenced me, you know, not with only her song, but her voice and her activism, and, you know, just her as a woman.
So I also have a website. It's my name, GabrielleBarkigia.com, and I always keep it updated for upcoming performances. And I will be in Detroit Opera's production of Aina Damar, which is happening in mid-April. It's a really beautiful show, so definitely come and see it if you can.
Very good. And are you thinking about making Detroit your home, or is it hard to say you got to go where the work is? So
I have to go where the work is, but stay tuned.
Okay.
That's
That's a nice cliffhanger for us. All right. And Dulce.
Well, for our performances, I would have to say we'd have to get in touch with Ozzy Rivera. The great Ozzy Rivera is our band leader, and he's also the creative director for our drumming and dance group for Reconstruction. And the performance we will have is at the art presentation and exhibition for the great Mel Rosas, who's also a conguero in our Reconstruction. So that will be on the 31st, Friday, at Wayne State University.
All right,
we'll be
very
performing
good.
there.
And when Spotlight returns, we'll talk to Paul Polazzolo. He is the president of the Detroit chapter of the Vietnam Veterans. We'll be right back. Let me recap a little bit of the history. 2014, the Illich family purchased the land that your building was on, 27, so that they could start working on Little Caesars Arena. 2017, you all moved out. That was bittersweet, but sort of a catalyst for all the great things that you're doing now, right? What are you doing?
Well, it was it helped us. We put the money in a trust, and some of the things we're doing is we got $750,000 we put into the community foundation.
Okay, for Southeast Michigan.
Southeast Michigan, $100,000 for scholarships for descendants of Vietnam vets. We had one of our members, his wife is she made masks during the COVID. So we made 3,500 masks over at the VA hospital because they were running out of masks with Bill Browning. So we've locked into the community, everything the community needs. We paid for a couple of veterans who have passed away. They didn't have the money. Ed Tuggle and Bobby Bryant and a few others that we've helped.
And that helps with the grave burial because the government gives a lot of benefits, but they don't take care of the grave burial, correct?
Yeah, we've been pushing that with Senator Gary Peters to try to get at least $4,000 on that, you know, which I think they only give 250.
Right, and I know he's working hard on your behalf as a veteran himself. You also partnered with the Detroit Public Schools, provided some scholarships for young kids there.
Yes, Pamela Moore for special, for carpenters, electricians. We put in close to $30,000 to $40,000 there. And at our Veterans Day Parade, we honor them. We give them a plaque if they graduate and read their names off because we have a lot of good kids in our city of Detroit. We just don't recognize them, you know. Overall, I could actually say the Vietnam vets have contributed a lot in our city. You know, we cleaned up the cast quarters, even a documentary about that, how we cleaned it up. See that. And now we've got all of this development going on, which makes me feel good. We have a great city, and these are the parts we're doing. We got our Veterans Day Parade, which is going to be November 5th. We're building a Fisher House. I want you to see this. The Fisher House, we've got the land.
We'll put that on the screen, absolutely.
Yeah. The Fisher House will be on Woodward Avenue, just north of Roger Petsky's queue line, where the maintenance goes.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, we've got a National Vietnam Veterans Holiday coming up on the 29th of this month. If people want to get more information, can they call you? Can they go to your website?
They can go to the website or they can call me. I'll be glad to help anybody.
All right, give them the number.
586-404-0034.
All right, very good. Hopefully you'll be getting a lot of calls to help if people want to donate, volunteer, participate, become members, all those sorts of things. Paul Palosallo, thank you so much for joining us today on Spotlight, and best of luck with the national holiday as well as the upcoming events that you're working on.
Thank you.
And I'm Chuck Stokes. We'll be back next week with more newsmakers in the Spotlight. We hope you have a great week.